Hey everybody, back on the 31 today, or tonight actually, well, who knows, whatever. Anyway, figured out the problem on that valve. The carbon was building up behind the valve guide, making the hole smaller so I couldn't get the new valve guides in. So, had to take a Dremel with a little stone on it. But of course, they only reach down so far, so I had to order these custom longer ones. They're 4 inches long, so that got down in there. Took all the carbon out, and they slid right in there. So got that done. Got the valve lapped, got the new valve spring on, and cleaned up the top of the deck as best I could with this little scraper. It's a, what is this? Titan 17010. And do not use these, well, this one, with the name facing up, because it has on this side, on the corner, probably can't see it, but it has a little tip hanging down, so it scratched my deck. I think I caught it in time, but if I used it this way, it was good. Used it this way, no good. So anyway, it worked. Got all the carbon off, scrubbed that up, put the new head studs in, which is tedious, but it's better than putting the old ones in or leaving the old ones in. So got the new head studs in. I chased all the threads on every one of the holes. And then in the book it says use anti-seize and then turn them till they're bottomed out, which I did. And now I just got to clean all the excess anti-seize off around each one of them. Then got the new head gasket here. Got to spray the copper goo on that. And then got my brand new head, because the old head was cracked. It's over there on the floor. The old head was cracked beyond repair, so got this new head, well, old head, but it's reconditioned. Magnaflux, decked, all that stuff. Cleaned up, painted. It's not going to match the rest of the motor because it's too nice, but it'll do. And then got my new leakless water pump. And I'll throw that on there. Got a new water neck because they're cheap. And the old one had a lot of corrosion. And I'm not going to get new plugs for it, because the plugs are like 35 bucks a piece. They're crazy because they're so big. But I did buy a couple of adapters to get the pullers in, so I can pull the motor out, or the head off. So I think I'm going to buy a couple more of these, get some regular spark plugs for it, whatever's recommended, and then that'll be good to go. What else? As soon as I get it all back together, down in these water jackets, it's pretty nasty down in there, so I think I'll run a flush a couple of times. And the next issue I'm going to look at, here's the old fan belt, but the front motor mounts are bad. So I'll have to jack up the motor to get the new fan belt on. And they do make a kit that bolts onto the front of the motor, and you have to drill a couple of holes down in there and all that stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to deal with that or not. I'll probably put the new belt on, see how it works, and then go from there. But I'm going to try to get this head on without taking the radiator out, which is probably not a good idea, but I don't know. I guess there's only a couple of bolts holding it in, so I'll probably end up taking it out, because I don't want to puncture the radiator. But yeah, that's it for tonight, I think. I think I'm just going to clean the anti-seize off of these bolts, or the head studs, and then come back out tomorrow and get that head gasket on, and probably put the water pump on the head, probably put the head on. I don't know. Maybe that'll motivate me to finish this thing up and maybe get it running tomorrow. Anyway, I'll let you know what happens. That's it. America.